Dorsey's Music World. They're singing in history and musical literacy. Mr. Dorsey's Music World. We're living the dream starts here.
Hi, and welcome to Mr. Dorsey's Music World second grade music literacy lesson number 3. This is the last of our review lessons before we get into new material, second graders. So what are we going to learn today? Let's find out. Our learning goal is broken up into 4 steps. Our big idea is performing. Our process is analyze and interpret. Analyze means figure out what something does. Interpret, what do you do with that information? Our objective is I can read and understand quarter rests. And our method is performing, listening, and reading notation. At the end of this lesson, we're going to assess or grade ourselves on how we're doing. We're going to ask ourselves 3 questions. Can I perform the rhythms correctly? Can I identify the rhythm symbols? And can I explain what the rhythm symbols do? To help us learn about quarter rests, we're going to learn an old American folk song called Hop Old Squirrel. Take a listen. Hop old squirrel, idle dumb, hop old squirrel, idle dum dee. Hop old squirrel, idle dum, hop old squirrel, idle dum dee. All right, let's give it a try. Echo after me. Hop old squirrel, idle dum, hop old squirrel, idle dum dee. Hop old squirrel, idle dum, hop old squirrel, idle dum dee. Let's sing it together. 1, 2, ready, sing. Hop old squirrel, idle dum, hop old squirrel, idle dum dee. Hop old squirrel, idle dum, hop old squirrel, idle dum dee. Okay, for our next step, we're going to sing the song together again. This time, we're going to tap the rhythm so that we can feel and sense the pattern of sounds and silences. Because that's what rhythm is. All right, here we go. Ready and sing. Hop old squirrel, idle dum, hop old squirrel, idle dum dee. Hop old squirrel, idle dum, hop old squirrel, idle dum dee. Wait a second, what did I just do there? There were a couple times where I did not clap anything and I went like that. When I did this, did it make a sound? No. Pay attention to that. We're gonna get to that in just a few minutes, all right? Now, this time, we're going to get rid of the lyrics or the words to the song, and we are going to say these rhythm syllables. Now, as I've said before, the rhythm syllables that I use with my students at Seymour may be different from what your teacher does with you, and there is no right or wrong answer. There's many ways to do it correctly. Some people use numbers, some people use different syllables, whatever is more comfortable for you, okay? So echo after me. Ta, ta, ta. Ta-ti-ta, ta-ti-ta. Ta, ta, ta. Ta-ti-ta, ta. Ta, ta, ta. Ta-ti-ta, ta-ti-ta. Ta, ta, ta. ta-ti-ta, ta. Yeah. So when we make a sound, ta, ta, or tati, remember that was ta was the quarter note. Tati were paired eighth notes or 2/8 notes. Does that make a sound? No. That's what's going to be our quarter rest in a few moments, okay? Now, if you notice, it's the same couple patterns. There's ta, ta, ta. That happens 4 times in the song. And then ta-ti-ta, ta-ti-ta. That happens twice. And then the other pattern that happens twice is ta-ti-ta, ta. Right. So now I'm going to teach you 4 patterns that have the quarter rest or 1 beat of silence. Now I'm going to use the first one we did. This will be number 1. Ta, ta, ta. The one that goes ta, ti, ta, ta, that's not a very common one. So I'm going to teach you 3 other ones. Here's number 2. Ta, ta. Number 3 is going to be ta, ta, ti, ta. Okay? And number 4 is going to be ta, ti, ta, ti, ta. All right. We ready to see how they look? Let's take a look at what we need to know in order to read music with quarter rests in it. For some of you, this is prior knowledge, and for some of you, this is brand new. Remember that the beat is the pulse or the heartbeat of music. Rhythm is the pattern of sounds and silences in music. And these are the 3 symbols we need to know. In lesson 1, we reviewed the quarter note, which is 1 sound that lasts 1 beat. The 2/8 notes or paired eighth notes that are 2 sounds in 1 beat. Now we see this squiggly line. That is the quarter rest. That tells you there is 1 beat of silence. How do you know that this isn't a note? Well, does it have a note head? Nope, it does not have a circle or a note head, so it is not going to make a sound. So that's pretty easy. Is that easy to draw? It sure isn't. And later on, I'm going to show you some ways to draw it where you'll get the idea. Now I'm going to show you the 4 patterns that we learned earlier. I am going to perform it first, and you echo it. While I perform it, make sure you are listening to what I do and watching the pattern, reading the pattern. And then when you echo it back to me, while you perform it, read the pattern so we can make that sight to sound connection, and then it makes things just a whole lot easier. All right, here we go. Here's number 1. Echo after me. Ta, ta, ta. Here's number 2. Ta, ta. Here's number 3. Ta, ta, ti, ta. And here's number 4. Ta, ti, ta, ti, ta. Okay, now let's do each one together. Here we go. I'm going to tap the rhythm. Or, I'm not going to tap the rhythm. I'm going to tap the beat. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Oh boy. Here we go. Here's number 1. 1, 2, ready and go. Ta, ta, ta. Here's number 2. 1, 2, ready and go. Ta, ta. Here's number 3. 1, 2, ready and go. Ta, ta, ti, ta. Last one, number 4. 1, 2, ready and go. Ta, ti, ta, ti, ta. Okay, very good. So our last thing, let us do all 4 patterns in a row without stopping. All right? Here we go. You got this. 1, 2, ready and go. Ta, ta, ta. Ta, ta. Ta, ta, ti, ta. Ta, ti, ta, ti, ta. Okay, let's go back to our learning goal. Our big idea was performing. Our process was analyze and interpret. Our objective was I can read and understand quarter rests. And our method was performing, listening, and reading notation. Now let's assess or grade ourselves on how we did today. I told you there was 3 questions you need to think about during this lesson. Number 1, can I perform the rhythms correctly? Number 2, can I identify the rhythm symbols? And number 3, can I explain what the rhythm symbols do? Now, if you answered all 3 questions and you could explain to someone else what you just did, you're an expert. You're ready for the next challenge. If you answered yes to all 3 questions, you're a practitioner. Can you explain it to someone else? That'll bring you to the next level. If you answered yes to 1 or 2 questions, you're an apprentice. Pick 1 question you answered no to and work on that for next time. And finally, if you're just starting to learn this, which we all are at some point, you're a novice. Ask your teacher for more information. Well, that's it, everybody. I hope you learned something. I hope you had fun today. This is the last of our 3 review lessons or crash course lessons to get us ready for brand new material in 2nd grade. If you still didn't understand a few things that we did in the last 3 lessons, remember to reach out to your music teacher, whether that's me or your music teacher at your school. And, that's why we're here to help. So until next time, take care and see you soon.
Mr. Dorsey's Music World. We're singing in history and musical literacy. Mr. Dorsey's Music World. We're living the dream starts here.